Sir, excuse me, can I ask you something real quick? Hey guys, would you like to grow old one day but still stay sharp, healthy, and full of energy like this gentleman? Let's hear what his secrets are.
I'm 76 years old, and I know when people see me running, the first thing they usually think is, well, this guy must just have good genetics. But honestly, I don't believe staying healthy in old age is mostly luck. From my experience, it comes down to how you live your life every single day. A lot of people think energy naturally disappears when you get older. But what I've noticed is, energy usually doesn't disappear because of age. It disappears because we slowly stop taking care of ourselves. I used to be like a lot of people. When I was younger, I worked an office job for many years, sitting most of the day, not moving much, not really paying attention to what I ate. Back then, I always assumed health was something that would just always be there. But there was a period in my life when I started to feel my body change very quickly. I got tired more easily. My back started hurting, and mornings didn't feel as light as they used to. At first, I told myself, well, I guess I'm just getting older. But later, I realized something important. My body wasn't breaking down that fast because of age. It was because I had neglected it for too long. People often ask me what the secret is to having this much energy at my age. And honestly, there's no big secret. It's just a few small habits that I've kept for many years. And the first one might not be what most people expect. The first secret is simple. Move your body every day. The human body was built to move, not to sit still for hours and hours. There's a saying I like, the body rusts faster than it ages. If you leave a machine sitting in a garage for years, it will break down faster than a machine that's used regularly. Our bodies are exactly the same. But I didn't start with running. In the beginning, I just walked 10 minutes a day, then 20 minutes, then 30. I remember in those early days, I would get out of breath pretty quickly, and I honestly thought, maybe this just wasn't for me. But I kept going, not because I loved running, but because my body was asking for movement. And after a while, something interesting happened. Exercise didn't just make my body stronger, it started changing my mood too. And that's when I discovered the second secret. The second secret is protecting your mind. A healthy body doesn't mean much if your mind is constantly full of noise. We live in a very noisy world today. Negative news, social media, endless information that keeps our minds stressed. And the mind works a lot like the body. It becomes whatever you feed it. If you feed it stress and negativity every day, it will become exhausted. But if you feed it a little peace, it becomes lighter. That's why mornings are very important to me. I like to start my day by going outside and running. No phone, no news, just fresh air and my breathing. Many mornings I choose fresh air instead of bad news. And over time I noticed something interesting. My mind became much clearer. But that led me to another lesson, something I think is very important as we grow older. The third secret is staying curious about life. The moment you believe you already know enough, that's when you truly start getting old. I've seen many people stop learning once they get older. They believe they're too old to learn something new. But the brain doesn't work like that. The brain loves novelty. It loves new experiences. A few years ago, for example, I decided to learn how to use a smartphone. At first, I had no idea what I was doing. My grandson had to teach me step by step. But now, I even send him memes sometimes. And I realized something funny. When you stay curious about life, you feel younger than you actually are. But health isn't just about the body or the brain. There's another thing that many people forget as they grow older. The fourth secret is keeping your heart light. I see many people carry a lot of bitterness as they age. They hold on to old stories, old mistakes, old wounds, things that happened many years ago. But carrying those things is like carrying a backpack full of rocks. It only makes life heavier. I've had difficult moments in my life too. I've lost people I loved. I've gone through failures. But after some time, I realized something very simple. Life is too short to spend decades being angry. Forgiveness is always lighter than resentment. But there's one more secret that I think people rarely talk about. And honestly, it might be the one that changed my life the most. The fifth secret: always have something to look forward to. When we're young, we always have something ahead of us. Careers, families, dreams, plans. But when many people grow older, they begin to feel like life becomes empty. No goals. Nothing that makes them excited to wake up in the morning. And I think that's why many people lose their energy as they age. For me, I always try to have something small to look forward to every day. Sometimes it's my morning run. Sometimes it's meeting a friend for coffee. Sometimes it's reading a good book. Sometimes it's taking care of my little garden. Those things may sound small, but they give each day a little meaning. So if someone asks me how I stay energetic at 76, the answer is actually very simple. I move my body every day. I protect my mind. I stay curious about life. I keep my heart light. And every day, I make sure I have something to look forward to. If you take care of your body, your mind, and your heart, age becomes just a number on paper.
He's 76 and he still runs every morning. Honestly, I think many of us who are much younger couldn't even do that. If this conversation made you think, share this video with someone you care about. And if you want to hear more real life stories like this, make sure you subscribe. And if you have a habit that helps you stay healthy, tell us in the comments.